Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. A lot of people ask me what equipment do I use to shoot my videos, and while originally I had a very nice camera, I've kind of evolved into using my iPad, and with some other small inexpensive items I really turned the iPad into a pretty powerful camera. And I just wanted to cover what those things were now. Now the first thing that you need is a good tripod. Okay, so this is a tripod, Revoco tripod that I like to use, and it's very nice because it works on a tabletop and it works on the floor as well. It can, you can pivot, you can have different angles. It's got a level on it, so I do like this one, and there are links to this in the show notes as well. So tripod, very important. You don't want the equipment to fall over. The next thing that you need is a light, okay? And I love this light because it uses regular batteries. I don't have to worry about special batteries, and it gets very bright, as you can see. So I rarely turn it all the way up when I'm shooting, but I just try to fill in the shadows with this light. It's a very good light. I really do like it. The iOgrapher, okay, this was made very interestingly by a teacher in a public high school. They 3D printed it and then they started selling them. And he was a film teacher to these students, and he wanted something that made the iPad easier to handle. So the iOgrapher has really made the iPad much more manageable. And it's got these slots up here for your light and your audio, and then it's got the screw on the bottom, so you just throw this on here, and that's your setup there. Now you do put your iPad in there, and the one thing that I'll tell you about the iOgrapher is, while you can get to the lens and clean it, you cannot turn the iPad itself on and off once it's inside. So turn it on, leave it on, and then clip it in. And I don't clip it all the way in, I just clip it in to the point where it would stay, because it's very hard to get out afterwards if you clip it all the way in. So it certainly holds it very tightly. So that's the iOgrapher with the iPad and the tripod, okay? It makes a very nice setup. Now what you need to add to that is the light. Okay, and I put it on the end because it counterweights some of the other things. Now the one tip I would give you, and it's something that I learned early on, is to get good audio. You want good audio because without good audio your videos are really not as professional and not easy to watch either. You need to be able to hear people. So I've got this directional mic, which I like, very good. It shoots the recording in a direction. So if you are shooting live somewhere, it does filter out that other noise a little bit, as much as you can. It's very difficult. Now I like this for mounting it. So I just put this on here, and then I slide this in, making sure to turn it on. I've made that mistake as well too. Turn that on, and this also uses regular batteries. Put that in there. You plug this into the audio of the iPad. Now there's a little cord here, and it's got a splitter in it. So you can plug in earphones into this end and then hear what's coming through the mic as it's going into the iPad. I recommend doing that to test it. Okay, so I just use the regular iPad camera and the built-in app for that, for video. So that's the whole thing. It's all set up, ready to go now. All I have to do is turn on the light. Now as far as lighting goes, I do have the high-powered lights in my office. So I went and got the most expensive lights you could get, put them up in here. They are brighter than regular lights, and I recommend that. At one time I used to have a large, like, shiny background. I'll grab it for you real quick. like something like this, and I would angle this over by the window here to bring in more light, and it works pretty well. If you don't have a lot of light, you always can shoot outside. I recommend that as well. If you can shoot outside, that's a great place to shoot. So that's my full setup. Let me bring you around the back here and you can take a look at it. So you've got the mic with the mounting on top of the iographer with the individual mounts. I've got room for one more here, and then that's just the regular iPad app for that, and then we've got the tripod. Now the tripod goes out, you know, larger. It's a regular size, so you can just make that a little bit bigger and then tighten these down. And here's the little connector, which I recommend. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys out, and now you know. And do check out the links on the left-hand side. They will walk you through or link you over to these exact products so that you can pick them up easily. Thank you.